Hey guys, how's it going? Smoking the new Hacker. Having a few of these bad boys. No, I am not a beer snob, though I do like good beer. But, they say it's premium beer right on the front here, but it's not exactly the best, the best stuff on earth. But still pretty tasty. Used to be made in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, which is out near Pittsburgh. But then Anheuser-Busch bought it, and now it's made in New Jersey, so it's a little strange. But right now I am smoking some Old Joe Krantz, which is by Cornell and Deal. Here is what it looks like. Not exactly the best shot, but it's like predominantly a burley blend. I think there's a couple kind of burleys in there, some dark fire burley and some other kinds, Virginias and Periques. But it's a really really good smoke. It like no tongue bite at all. It's a bulk blend, so it's pretty cheap. I think it's like 30 bucks or something like that a pound. Um, Definitely affordable. I bought 2 ounces to try out in the beginning, and when I finish these couple ounces, I'm definitely gonna buy some more. Um, it's definitely strong in the nicotine area, which is cool with me because I'm all about the nicotine. But keep that in mind if you're interested in it. One other thing I would recommend is giving your jar a little shake before you smoke it, because it's a bunch of different cuts. Some thicker cuts, some like chunks of burley. Um, so like the first couple bowls I smoked were like almost all Perique. It was pretty intense, especially when exhaling through the nose. It was like having hot sauce running out of your nose, pretty much. I know some of you are probably into that sort of thing, but for me, it was not, cool. But um, once you mix it up or make sure your bowl is mixed up nicely, it's a really good blend. Excuse me. Hackard is treating me well. No real surprise there, since they're such nice pipes. Got that wide open draw and everything. One thing I was concerned, well, concerned is maybe a strong word, but thinking about was the fact that the stem is straight. My other one has, the slight bend in the stem, which, looks pretty cool to begin with, but also, it just sort of hangs there real nice in your mouth. So I was wondering or thinking that maybe this one would be a little bit uncomfortable in the mouth, but it's definitely not. These pipes are so light for like what they are. It's like a big ass bowl here. It can hold a lot. Like last night I was smoking, it probably lasted like 2 hours or almost 2 hours, but you know, um, it's just really light for what it is. But yeah, really impressed. No surprise. I don't really need to talk about it, that much because everything's pretty much been said already about these pipes. They sort of, their reputation precedes themselves, if you will. But I guess I'd like to talk about this tobacco a little more. I'm not exactly the connoisseur that some people are, so I'm not going to give you a really flowery review, but it's just a really nice, like, old-fashioned blend with the nicotine, which, dude, like, I smoke cigarettes, unfortunately, but you don't need a cigarette after you smoke a bowl of this, especially a bowl this big. But, the burley part of it just gives a nice, cool sort of base to it all. You can get some hints of the Virginias every now and then, the sweetness of them. Then the Perique. which adds a little spice in the background. But you know, if it's well mixed, it's not too dominant. That's just the one thing I would caution about that. You know, about this blend is making sure it's mixed. But I think that's true of most of these Cornell and Deal blends, just because, or bulk blends that are this, you know, this rough cut or mix of cuts, I guess. You got to make sure they're mixed properly. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but you know, like I smoked some of their Epiphany blend, which is pretty nice. I think it's supposed to be a copy of Revelation, or the old Revelation blend, like the Philip Morris blend. It was made by House in Windsor for a while, but they eventually folded. The Philip Morris blend is actually the one that Albert Einstein smoked, so, you know, maybe you'll come up with the next theory of relativity if you smoke it. I don't know. But that's a nice blend too. But again, that was my first experience with the Need to. Make sure to mix them, or make sure they're mixed really well. But yeah, I don't really think that you'll be disappointed with this one unless you absolutely hate Burleys, which I know some people do, but I don't. I think they're a really nice American sort of old-fashioned flavor. I mean, even the name itself, Old Joe Krantz, just reminds me of some old dude on a tractor or something like that. Smoking this stuff like, you know, 40 or 50 years ago. Which brings up another point, that this blend goes great in a cob. I don't know, there's something about cobs and Burleys, they just seem like, you know, they should be married or something like that. But I don't know, give it a try, guys, if you're interested. I'm going to sit back and, you know, finish this bowl, drink a few more of these, and maybe watch some X-Files or something like that. But, you know, enjoy your night, guys. Cheers.